Welcome to Roger and Bonsai Studio. Today we're going to be working on this beech tree, which is one of my favourites. We are going to be doing a bit of root work, a repotting, a little bit of wiring, and also some trimming once the buds are broken to help develop ramification further down the line. So let's begin. Well, today we are going to be getting it into this nice shallow pot. It's not really suitable for the tree, but it will help flatten the root ball. Normally with a deciduous tree, especially a soft bark one, you want it to be a nice ceramic, colourful pot. But that's not what we're doing today. Maybe in a year or two we can change the pot to something a lot more suitable. But I think it's going to look nice in here either way. First of all, what we need to do, tilt the tree, empty feeding basket underneath. Now I really like this pot, but it's not necessarily suitable, but it's great for training. Now I should just simply lift out the pot. What I've got here is a nice soft brush. You've probably seen me use it in previous videos. Brushing the top layer of soil off. As much moss off as possible to really show that Nabari root flare. So here I am using this saw just to make it far more easier to tackle this massive root ball. If it was a lot smaller, I wouldn't recommend it. And now with a chopstick, try and work out how far these roots go down. I feel around about here should do the job lovely. Slice of cake, and again with a soft brush. But let's get this root here gone, shall we? It's massive. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take that back there for now. So now that job's out of the way, I just thought I'd quickly show you guys how I prepare a pot. It's very similar to others, but I've had a few people ask me. And here we are using some Superlite to help with the drainage. So what we need to do now is find the front again. I believe that was it. I could be wrong. Now what I've done is feed this wire under these roots here so we can stretch that one off. Just start tightening that, just to hold it in for now. And we'll do a similar process to the other side too. So I'm using my fingers to push down the soil. It really gives you a feel where it's all going. You get that soil in all the nooks and crannies. And as the soil becomes more compact, it's best to use a chopstick from there on, just to make sure you're filling those empty spaces. So now we've got all the soil in, it's time to tighten the wire. Now we are going to get some quick wire on. I don't particularly like how far these are pointing at you. So as you can see here, as the buds begin to unfurl, they are now beginning to push them extended shoots, and I always find it best to snip off the end one first, and that will stop them spreading out and hopefully encourage the inner buds to start pushing new branches. In theory anyway. There are other techniques that we can do, but we'll get to that soon enough. Now, the perfect timing is when these new shoots begin to harden. If they're hardened fully, it's too late, and if it's limp like this, it's too early. For demonstration purposes, we'll move these leaves, that leaf, and that leaf. And now, what it should do is push this leaf out and push this leaf out to new branches. But it's not going to do that now because this isn't hardened off enough. So as I'm going around the tree is more leafed out. I am beginning to see the inner buds starting to open. As you can see just around here. I've had this bud here for over 2 years and it's only just opened. And we're almost there for this tree. We are getting attacked by woolly aphids and black fly. Absolutely love beech trees. They co-inhabit each other. A healthy beech tree will always attract aphids. It's just how it goes. If you're unsure what woolly aphids look like, I'll get a little close up for you. So I thought I'd show you guys how I deal with the aphids, and I like to buy this Rose Clear Ultra, the small bottle. It goes a long way, it's about 20 mils per litre, and it's a simple mix up. So what we're going to do here is just spray the whole tree all over, making sure that we get the undersides. And that's that all done. Probably need to repeat it in probably about 4 to 6 weeks.